Good morning, everyone. Hi, this is Manisha Kirti. I work as Associate Counselor at Indian Green Building Council, CII IGBC. Today, we are here to discuss on the IGBC's Green Your School Program 2024. And this webinar series is mainly intending to discuss on the various green practices that a school can do as a part of this program. So this is like an awareness program. The webinar is about the awareness, and you can get to see about the program. You can get to know about the green school rating system. You can get to know about how the winning schools of previous green school programs had come up with various green ideas and implementations that made them win the program, and come up in the top 8 list, top 3 and top 5 list. And Dalmia. So the coordinator is there today. She is going to give us an idea on how they had implemented. They are the winning schools, one of the winning schools in the previous years. So they are here. She is here to help us understand how they had implemented various green strategies as a part of this particular program. Miss Mary, Miss Mary, Miss Mary, are you here? Okay. Okay, then let me make you go through the green school rating system and the waste. Today's topic is on waste management practices. So let us go through that. Yeah. So first of all, let me introduce about IGBC Green School Rating System. So IGBC has developed around 32 rating systems. Out of that, Green school rating system is one amongst that. So what is a green school? A green school is one which addresses health and hygiene of children, conserves natural resources, uses less water, optimizes energy efficiency, and generates less waste as compared to the conventional school. So a green school doesn't look different from that of a conventional school. The only difference is about the functionality, how they implement the green measures in terms of saving energy, in terms of saving water, and also in waste management practices. Other than that, the infrastructural facilities, the anthropometrical considerations of kids of various age groups are taken into consideration, and the types of facilities that a kid needs in a for the physical that a kid needs in a school, like the indoor and outdoor sport areas, all these requirements are taken into considerations. So the main idea of green schools is basically to see the principles of green strategies and green ideology at a very tender age to the kids. And definitely a green school can improve the quality of daylight, ventilation and hygiene. Drinking water, healthy food and hygiene toilets are taken into consideration. And energy savings, this can definitely improve the building performance and also the student performance. So building performance in terms of energy savings from 30 to 50% and water savings from 20 to 30%. So these are few of the schools that you can see which are certified by IGBC under Green School Rating System. But overall, around 160 schools have been certified all over India by IGBC. So Cygnus World School in Vadodara, Modi School in Rajasthan, Saraswati Bal Mandir in Delhi, and Ramakrishna Mission High School in Chennai. So all these are certified as they had followed all the green strategies, green implementations, which are seeded through the Green School Rating System. So it has the green school rating system has been launched in the month of September in 2014. So it's going to it has finished 10 years of its from its inception. So benefits of green and healthy schools, definitely, as I told you, the performance of the students and the buildings a building is way far better from a conventional method, and pedagogy for science and art of education. So eco sensitivity and like is both a passion and science. So students are sensitized to the environmental aspects and the impacts through this ideology. And community, definitely today we are educating the present generation to come with a better world tomorrow, to live in a better world tomorrow. So the community engagement, knowledge sharing within the school helps in reaching out to parents and nearby communities also, and a sense and responsibility. Responsibility towards environment should be imparted at a very young age. It cannot come maybe after certain age. So they cannot be suddenly responsible after certain age, after they have seen all the the adverse effects of environment, right? Adverse effects of the environment that is facing. So responsibility towards environment should be imparted at a very young age, and they should be responsible for their own actions that concerns the environment. So the certification is basically crafted in four certification levels. Certified, the basic is the certified, next is silver, then the gold and the platinum. So platinum comes to the global leadership, gold to a national excellence, silver to the outstanding performance, and certified to the best practices. So this particular rating system is applied both to the existing schools and new schools for which 95% of the construction process is done. So green school rating system mainly focuses on seven areas, which is like site selection and planning, suitable sustainable water practices, conserving and harvesting energy, eco-friendly school material, health and well-being, indoor environmental quality, and green education. So in the previous in the previous webinar, that is the fifth series, that is the fourth part, we have discussed on the sustainable water practices. Today we are going to look into the waste, like the under eco-friendly school material. Waste segregation is one of the topic which we have taken into consideration, and today we are going to know about that in detail. So waste management and awareness for school children is our topic today. And so basically, there are five types of waste: organic, recyclable, solid, hazardous, and liquid waste. So again, if we just segregate them, or if we have a segregation layer above that, few come under biodegradable and few come under non-biodegradable. So conversion, so there are various ways to convert this waste or to compose this waste, the organic waste. So today we'll look into the processes which will help us convert the conversion of organic waste to compost. One process is definitely the kambas or the kundas that we say in Telugu. So the organic waste has to be layered up in kambas like this, and over the days, like on the first day, third day, 15th day and 30th day, if you just see, it will slowly convert into compost when certain layers of, sand and certain layers of organic waste is kept in a layer manner. So that will come in, that can be converted into compost. And the easy composting processes as add kitchen waste daily, like daily you take layers, and in a kamba you just add layers of kitchen waste, cover completely with remix powder, and cover with a newspaper or a cloth, like which are biodegradable, and compost like when one unit is full, use the other unit. So one above the other it should be done. And compost gets ready in every 45 days. So this a process called leaf composter. So it's all about mulching the leaves under over the waste. So this also can generate the compost. And leaf composting at Kapanbag, this is a very good example of using the mulched leaves that are there in the park, kept into layers, and add the organic waste is added to it, and slowly this basically composts the waste. So another process is vermicomposting. It's a very famous, method to compost. So basically, it consists of 10% worms, supplements of 9%, cow dung, the major content, that is 58%, and agro-based residues, that is 23%. So it also will be layered and covered in a bin kind of thing, so that where the worms actually does the composting through the excreta. So the compost life cycle, if you just see, food scraps are layered into the compost and worms are added at one layer. So these worms degrade this scraps into the compost, and this can be used as a fertilizer to grow plants again. So organic waste composter, OWC, we call in short term, in fact. So this is a very this is a mechanical process. This is not a natural or a natural process, biological process, but this is a mechanical process in which it can turn the biodegradable waste into compost. So, OWC has a shredder. The raw waste is kept here. It takes up the curing system, like it cures up, and finally the matured compost can be used to as a composter. So, coming to the inorganic waste treatment, yeah, there are processes like incineration. There are various ways of burning the inorganic waste. But at a school level, I feel that the student should be imparted with the 3R strategy, that is reduce, reuse, and recycle. So one of the initiatives taken up by ITC's World Wow, that is Wealth Out of Waste program, is already on the show. So it's an initiative to promote awareness about the importance of source segregation and recycling. So this is an initiative. So collaborating with local municipalities to train waste workers, rat pickers, to provide an efficient collection system for the households, offices, schools, and hospitals, etc. But in a school, since we are concentrating the Green Your School program for the school kids, let us first understand how can this happen at a school level. So definitely the 3R strategy about reduce, reuse, and recycle should be a major statement to eradicate or to manage the waste in a school. So even before the 3R strategy, one strategy which we have to follow is the separation of the waste. So separating waste is the first step, in fact, in managing your school's rubbish, and set up bins for different kinds of waste and make sure that the right bins are used. So you should have clearly labeled bins for glass, paper, plastic, cans, and for organic waste. This clearly indicates that segregation makes a major role. It takes up a major role in deciding upon the next level of process how this waste can be uh, you know decomposed. So reduce the waste. So in fact, reduction is the second strategy. Avoid sending waste to the landfill. This is the main mantra. So landfill causes environmental problems such as unpleasant smells and contaminants and toxic leaching into the water and the air. Educate staff and students about using other ways of decomposing of waste, such as recycling, reusing, and compost. So one should know the process of this entire 3R strategy. So as a first, everyone from there, and the source waste generation has to be reduced. And reuse waste. Think about reusing waste around the school and the school community, including using plastic bags or bins, lines, or packaging instead of bubble wraps. Having students making recycled paper and use shredded paper as bedding for beds. So they can come up with various strategies, whatever waste that has been separated, the plastic waste that has been separated, that can be collected, and some innovative ideas can be, the students can come up with some innovative ideas that can help them to reuse the generated waste in the school. Recycle waste. So, to recycle the waste, they first have to contact the local council to find out what can be recycled in that particular area. And generally, you can recycle glass, paper, and cardboards, cans, plastic. Like after 2-3 uses, they can be definitely sent for recycling. So make sure recycling bins are used correctly and the items are clean when they go to the bin. So this kind of proper process has to be followed. They should be clean enough to get recycled. So that responsible disposal has to happen here. So waste management ideas from the winning schools. Let us go through the waste management ideas that the students and the teachers had come up as a part of their idea implementation. So this is Deepal School from Kolkata, where they came up with, came up with converting the kitchen waste into compost. So from banana peels and eggshells to a thriving tomato plant, half a kilogram of biodegradable waste is thrown away from each person in India. We are taking measures in our school to encourage students in making their own compost from kitchen waste for a good turnover every month. So they came up with the idea of putting a layer of soil in a bucket and pour the kitchen waste over it. If possible, the peels can be cut into smaller bits as they degrade faster. Cover it with a layer of soil and repeat the process for a few more layers. Then water it nicely and keep it moist at all the times. So they also came up with the idea of adding earthworms to our compost for an upgrade from just compost to vermicompost. So the earthworms not just enrich the soil but aerates it, giving us a beautifully thriving garden. So fertilizer always that is the slogan they came up with. In 2020 to 1.2 billion kilograms of tea was consumed all over India. This was the idea they have. They tried to understand the scenario of at a national level, and they tried to come up with a simple idea. So we should definitely throw away used up tea leaves, just not in the dustbin. So they are like leaving them in water for a day makes an excellent fertilizer and pest repellent. So this is from CH Kumar Center Shala. So they came up with the idea of placing the waste tires. So they got the waste tires from the nearby locality, and they have used it as a cycle stand made from waste tire and placed the cycle parking in our school. So they came up with a place for the cycle parking. And they also mentioned the budget for the tire with fittings and labor charge and transportation. Um, so this is the idea they came up with. And Tagore International School, east of Kailash, they came up with the idea of compost pit. So the idea is to basically establish a compost pit at their school as a part of their sustainability efforts. And this composting initiative will help reduce waste, enrich the soil, and teach students about recycling organic matter by embracing composting. So they came up with a costing of about 45,000 to install a composting pit in their school. And they came up with this idea of Project Re, that is nothing but Project Reuse. So establishing a Project Re initiative at their school is a visionary approach to promoting sustainability and responsible consumption. The project The project can encourage students and staff to creatively reuse waste and old items like coconut shells, leather bags, etc. to craft new things. So it is nothing but something like a waste out of waste. By embracing these eco-friendly initiatives, we can not only reduce waste and foster environmental consciousness within our community, but also uplift the economically weaker and social background sections of the society by creating environmental opportunities to them. So they came up with a school activity Kendriya Vidyalaya from Rohini, they came up with the idea of making a bottle garden to one of the existing walls in their school. This is to reduce the plastic waste from the environment and increase the number of plants. So they came up with they have collected the waste bottles in their from the students from the school, and they came up with planting various types of plant species in that. So the benefits are definitely to reduce plastic waste and which is non-biodegradable, decorative purpose, easy to set up and maintain, and cover less space and reduce the risk of rotting. So provide sufficient water and air to the plants. So they came up with the cost investment of about 4,000 for this idea. So now let us look into the waste management and awareness to the students through green education. I strongly believe that teachers make a major role. They play a very major role in imparting such kind of ideas, mainly related to the sustainability to the students at a very young age. And this is a known fact which everyone have to accept. The first role models are definitely the teachers, and the place that can provide this is the school. So, as a part of it, creating awareness about the importance of proper waste management is a crucial thing for achieving successful behavioral change also. So today's students are going to be tomorrow's elders, and they definitely should be responsible towards every act that they do. I still remember in my school that when I was a kid, around 15 to 20 minutes of time is exclusively given for 10 students from each class to only clean the school and the classroom. So this is an everyday activity for 6 days on a week, and all of us used to run and used to enjoy picking up the waste, and we properly used to separate them in the bins. And this was one of the practice which I feel today, even I feel responsible to throw the waste. Even if I cannot be so irresponsible at any point. So that pinches me. So I feel definitely my teachers had played a major role in making me responsible towards the waste separation and management. So coming up with ideas of science exhibitions where waste management is one of the major topic, they can come up with waste management and recycling working models like this and separation bins. So this can give an overall idea, and hands-on experience is definitely helpful to the students to understand such kind of implementations. So, apart from science exhibitions, they should come up with a collaborative, collective work within the school, among the teachers, among the children, that they, on an everyday basis, this should be an activity. So they should throw the waste. They should, like, all the separation and all the 3R strategy has to happen on an everyday basis. Apart from that, certain activities like quizzes, competitions, seminars, such certain kind of activities or projects has to be given to the kids to understand. And some movies or some animating movies also can help them to understand the tenderness towards this particular topic. And one of the major, waste that is bothering the schools or anywhere is definitely the menstrual waste, that the sanitary waste that comes up from the toilets. So definitely a safe disposal of menstrual waste or the sanitary waste for hygiene and a safe environment is required. So few awareness sessions has to happen in the schools for the girl children. For this, the teachers have to come up and they have to educate them on disposing the waste. Maybe an incinerator in a school can definitely help them. So it is again a group activity where the girls have to, aware that they create that awareness among themselves and to the next level of lower classes, like the seniors. The teachers can teach the senior girl kids, and the senior girl students can go teach the junior girl kids, like that. It should be happening like a knowledge passing um, activity in within the school. And definitely they should understand should the kids should understand the plastic, the usage of plastic and the adverse effects of plastic. So how it impacts the other aquatic life and other forms of life as well. So as a part of it, they should be they should know how that actually impacts the environment on the other side. For that, real time images, real time experiences, articles and certain case studies has to be shown to the kids. So how the plastic waste can create water pollution, can damage the aquatic life, can be a threat to the aquatic life, that should be taught. And how it can disturb the other forms of lives as well, like birds and other forms of life. And definitely simple ways to reduce plastic waste at a personal end has to be taught. So they should be used to bring their own shopping bags, which can be gunny bags or which can be which are made up of material which are again biodegradable. Instead of going using many cups, many plastic cups or paper cups, they can come up with their own cutlery and thermo flask and all. Choose paper over plastic whenever possible. That is one thing that they can come up with. And buy in bulk to reduce packaging waste. So instead of coming up with smaller packaging, they can use, they can get bigger package and upcycle glass containers for food storage. So whatever things that they can throw, they can still use them at their home. So other than that, they should also understand how much time a single-use plastic can take to biodegrade into the earth. So a plastic bag takes 400 years, bottle to 500 years, drinking straw to 200 years. So they should understand what kind of time or quantum of time that it takes for this waste to biodegrade and how much quantity are we throwing to the the wastelands. So they should definitely have an idea how this can be curbed. So other than this, there can be some ideas of the school can come up with a celebration with no plastic use, like birthday celebrations or any teachers' day, children's day, or annual day celebrations with no plastic use, to go as a green school or to go as a sustainable school. Pick up the waste for 20 minutes. Can be an everyday activity and donate the reusables to the school and other organizations. Seminars, elocutions, quizzes, and other awareness sessions can be conducted as a part of it. And waste management squad can be in the schools, like how we have anti-ragging squad and student in the colleges. They can come up with waste management squad where teachers and the senior students can be part of it. And one student from every class can be again a leader for this. And art and science competition on waste management, and schools distributing biodegradable sanitary napkins to the girl kids. So this can be few of the implementations. Other than that, teachers should make them understand how a proper garbage disposal can happen. They can come up with skits or some kind of role. They can come up with skits or some kind of plays where kids can come up and engage in come up with one theme and act upon the stage to create awareness to the to the lower maybe the primary students, and segregation of waste. So the teacher should clearly make them understand how segregation of waste is required. So they should clearly understand the reduce, reuse, recycle, and refuse strategy at a very tender age. Thank you. Any doubts that you have? Mary ma'am? Yeah, yeah, Fatima.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm here. Okay. May I ask, ma'am? May I ask, or
Ma'am,
Mary
or
ma'am
we'll
is
do
going
one
to
thing.
ask?
Yeah, or we'll do one thing. We can keep the question and answer session at the end. We'll ask Miss Mary to present the school, present about the Dalmia Vidhya Mandir school. So once that's done, we can definitely have a discussion on this. Mary ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, shall I share the screen?
Yes, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
Yes. Is the screen visible now?
Yes, ma'am. Screen is visible.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mary, TGT's. Ma'am, screen is not visible now.
Okay, 1 second. One second.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible. Good afternoon to everyone. I am Mary, TGT science teacher from Dalmia Vidhya Mandir, Tamilnadu. I am excited to be here today to present our Green Your School project ideas. Our school was selected as the top 5 runner-up school by United Way of Delhi. So I am here today to talk to you about reducing environmental impact, protecting natural habitat, promoting the sustainable development, and creating a healthy environment through our project work. This is about our school. Ma'am, next slide. So the content is proposal plan, budget, benefits for the students and society. Ma'am, next slide. So nearly we introduced 10 projects: eggshell chalk, banana fiber sanitary napkin, gelatin plastic mat, automatic plant irrigation, conserving nature by native plants, pencils from waste to newspaper, recycling of flower waste as a mosquito repellent, spirulina farming project, vertical garden through bamboo sticks, zero energy air conditioner. So the first project is Excel chart. The objectives of Excel chart. Ma'am, next slide, ma'am. The chalk is a significant tool in teaching learning process. Ordinary chalks release a lot of dust. It makes the air quality poor inside the classroom. Chalk does cause skin and eye irritation and allergy conditions. So we use Excel chalk. The Excel is the food processing waste. It contains 97% of calcium carbonate and calcium phosphate. So it is a perfect ingredient to make the chalk. Next, the materials needed for Excel chart. Now, next slide. Preparation of Excel chalk powder. The Excel waste collected from various places. Excel membrane is removed from the Excel. Then it's dried in sunlight. The Excels are grinded to get the Excel powder. Now, next slide. The materials required 10 eggshells as well as 2 teaspoons of hot water, food dye, paper towel. Next, the methodology. Eggshell powder, corn powder and hot water are mixed together in 1:1:2 ratio. Food dye also can be added to produce a color chart. We can roll the eggshell paste in paper towel or we can use the chalk mold to make the long tube shaped chalk. Ma'am, next slide. This is a budget for producing the eggshell chalk. So benefits for the students and society. Excel chalk is more durable compared to other chalk. So it is dust free, it improves the air quality, it is easy to erase. It produces bright color, so it is easy to see from distance. Next slide, ma'am. Eggshell powder is one of the new supplementary cementitious material and source of calcium carbonate in the form of pure calcite. Eggshell have been proven to be a good quality to react with other material by the activity test. The addition of eggshell powder to Portland cement accelerates the hydration reaction by reacting with tricalcium silicate and also increase the hydration product of cement paste. Ma'am, next slide. So the next project is banana fiber sanitary napkin. The objectives of banana fiber sanitary napkin. Sanitary napkin produced by companies are non-biodegradable. They contain chemicals that cause damage to the reproductive system. Banana pseudostem is agricultural waste. Farmers burn the waste after harvest. It causes air pollution. Or they have to pay additional labor to remove them from the farm. So in order to overcome these problems, we use sustainable sanitary pads. The materials needed for banana fiber sanitary pad, that is banana fiber, cotton, muslin cloth and canvas. Next, the methodology. Banana fibers are extracted from the pseudostem. The fibers are cut into small pieces. 150 ml of water and 5 grams of sodium hydroxide are added to fiber and boiled for an hour. After cooling, organic cotton is placed on the thin banana sheet. It is covered by muslin cloth. So the entire sheet is wrapped by the canvas cloth. Then the sides are switched. The next slide, ma'am. So this is a budget for preparing the sanitary napkin. So benefits for the students and society. Banana fibers are the good absorbers. So it locks the menstrual flow. Both banana fibers and cotton are eco-friendly. They are free from chemicals. Cotton keeps away the moisture, so it makes the skin dry. According to the UNICEF, 23% of the girls in India drop out once they start menstruate. So when the adolescent girls have access to sanitary pad, they can decrease the school dropout rate. So the next one is gelatin plastic bags. The next objectives of gelatin plastic bags. Plastic bags are non-biodegradable. Burning of plastic bags release toxic chemicals and cause air pollution. Plastic affect the ecosystem, animals as well as human health. So we use gelatin plastic bags. They are biodegradable and inexpensive. So it is a good alternative for conventional plastic. Next, the materials required for gelatin plastic bag: agar-agar, water, glycerin, gelatin and turmeric powder. Next, the methodology. 800 ml of water is heated, then 20 gram of gelatin and 3 gram of agar-agar are added and stirred well. Then 30 ml of glycerin is added and stir it for 10 minutes. Now the solution is transferred to the tray. Then allow it to dry for 1 day. So at that time the plastic sheet will be ready. So we can design the bag according to our need. So these are the plastic gelatin plastic bags. Ma'am, next slide. Ma'am, next slide, ma'am. So this is a budget for preparing the gelatin plastic bags. Now, benefits for the students and society. It is an alternative to plastic. They are biodegradable. They are highly durable. They feel similar to leather. So it does not harm the animals. Ma'am, next slide. So the next one is automatic plant irrigation system. The objectives of automatic plant irrigation system. Automatic plant irrigation system provides water to the soil based on the moisture content of the soil. It reduces the water wastage and excess pipeline. So this is a complete improvement to traditional agricultural irrigation method. Next, components required for automatic irrigation system. Arduino, moisture sensor, relay module, mini water pump with a small pipe, connecting wires and battery. These are the materials necessary for making that automatic irrigation. Ma'am, next slide. Here the Arduino, moisture sensor, temperature sensor, water level sensor, everything is connected at a proper place. Then circuit connection also given properly. Ma'am, next slide. So this is a model for automatic plant irrigation system. So next one is a budget for automatic plant irrigation system. So the advantages: automatic plant irrigation system accurately cut off the water compared to manual checking. By reducing the run of water, scarcity of water can be reduced. It consumes less power. Dryness can be easily detected. The system reduces labor cost. It improves the crop yield by reducing the plant stress. It saves time. Next, conserving the nature by native plants. The objectives: protecting and preserving the native plants to maintain ecological balance, conserving genetic diversity, recharging the groundwater level, reducing the temperature of earth, enhancing the biodiversity, preserving the vulnerable plant species. Materials required. So seeds as well as saplings of the various plants. Ma'am, next slide. So the proposal plan. On the place school garden and urban land, the seeds of various plants are collected to raise the plants. It enhances the biodiversity by increasing the number of plants and animals. Indian bill, neem, Indica tamarindus are used as a medicine. Palmyra, neem tree, ashoka and Indica tamarindus recharge the groundwater level. Fungamia galbera reduce the temperature of the surrounding area. Methodology: seeds are collected and seed balls are prepared. Then seed balls are spreaded. The saplings are collected, then planting the saplings. This is a budget for the next one, pencils from the waste newspaper. Objectives. Every year, 1 lakh trees are cut in India to make the wooden pencils. So it is very important to take care of the environment. So we made 100% recycled paper pencil. They are eco-friendly and wood-free. Next, the materials needed. Now next is white glue, lead, old newspaper, rubber, scissors and paper cutter. Now next slide. The methodology, lead which is 18 centimeter length and 12 centimeter width to be taken. Cut the newspaper in same length, apply the glue on the edge of the paper. Then paper is rolled around the lead. After rolling, leave it for dry for few minutes. Then again restart the rolling process with another newspaper until the pencil is of the same size as a regular wooden pencil. Now next slide. And this is a budget for preparing the pencil. Next, benefits for the society. Pencils are light in weight, high strength and long lasting. They are eco-friendly, so it can be easily sharpened. We can reduce the carbon footprint by preventing the deforestation. It promotes economy and improves the air quality by reducing the deforestation. Next slide, ma'am. So we can reduce the cutting of trees. We can recycle the paper, then we can reuse the existing raw material. Next slide, ma'am. Recycling of flower waste as a mosquito repellent. The objectives: commercial mosquito coil smoke has several health effects on human and animals. Natural compounds are more effective and less toxic than synthetic. So we use lavender oil and flower waste to make the mosquito repellent. Methodology. Dried flowers are converted into powder, then it is mixed with the jigard powder and sawdust, lemongrass oil, charcoal in fixed proportion. The duff put on the seeds and hand rolled. After drying, it is dipped in the essence oil to get the fragrance. Next slide now. And this is a budget for preparing the mosquito repellent. Benefits for the students and society. Lemongrass oil is an effective repellent of mosquito and housefly. 95% of the mosquito species are killed or repelled due to the odor of lemongrass. They are non-toxic, eco-friendly and pollution-free. So it can be used as a lizard repellent as well as bee repellent. Spirulina farming project. The objectives: limited consumption of natural foodstuffs in 21st century has led to deficiency of vitamins and other important minerals in the human body. Due to excess and repetitive use of chemical fertilizers, crop productivity is declined day by day. So spirulina is improving livestock and crop productivity in the sustainable manner to ensure the food and nutritional security. Next, materials needed: fish tank or plastic tank as well as blue-green alga. The methodology: 30 grams of spirulina can be used as a seed. We need to maintain the proper pH of water. pH should be between 9 to 11 to make the healthy culture. pH adjustment is made by increasing the CO2 level by the addition of carbonate salt. Alga starts multiply within 3 to 4 days. Matured spirulina changes the color from light to dark green. So the color determines the time of harvesting. Average water level of 25 centimeter has to be maintained. Next slide, ma'am. How to check spirulina? The color, the dark green color denotes the product not has been oxidized in air. When the product is in contact with air, the green color of the chlorophyll is reduced. Odor and taste. The smell is the quality index of spirulina. Strong smell is due to the oxidation of spirulina. Ma'am, next slide. This is the budget. So benefits for the students and society. Spirulina exhibits anti-cancer, anti-diabetic and anti-inflammatory immunomodular property. It has the capacity to reduce the negative impact of wastewater. So spirulina is 100% safe for children. It contains iron, vitamin C, vitamin E, A, potassium, calcium and magnesium. Spirulina drinks is an alternative to Coca-Cola and fizzy beverages. It is a powerful antioxidant. It reduces the cancerous tumor. It is good for heart and improves the dental health. It helps to relieve the seasonal allergies. Ma'am, next slide. Spirulina can double its biomass every 2 to 5 days. So it can produce 20 times more protein than soya bean and 40 times than that of corn and 400 times than that of beef. Ma'am, next slide. Vertical garden through bamboo stakes. Objectives. The lack of vegetation in an urbanized area as a result of human establishment directly affect the quality of life. From the physical and aesthetic point of view, the construction of vertical garden, both in the interior and exterior of the building, can be used for the benefit of environment and human health. Next, the materials needed. Corridor wall as well as air purifying plants. Next, the methodology. Ma'am, next slide. Place the bamboo stems on the corridor wall. Fill the hollow space of the bamboo stem with the sand. Then plant air purifying plants. Next, budget. So next one is benefits for the students and society. Ma'am, next slide. It helps to maintain the temperature. Health of the students will be maintained. Absenteeism of students will be decreased. It will protect against the UV rays. It will supply more oxygen and absorb 35% of carbon dioxide. So it is sustainable for air purifying equipment. It increases air quality. It reduces the cost of energy and noise level. They add beauty to the environment. The next project is zero energy air conditioner. The objectives: air conditioners consume lot of energy. Burning of fossil fuel release CO2. Old air conditioners rely on CFC and HFC. It leads to global warming and ozone depletion. AC removes humidity in indoor air. Zero energy air conditioner reduce the energy consumption and are eco-friendly. The materials required. Now next slide. This is a proposal plan. Here when the hot air is passing through the narrow tube, it starts expanding. So the rapid expansion of the warm air cools the air down. Based on this principle only, it is working. Now next slide. The methodology. Terracotta air conditioner consists of terracotta cylinders. They are arranged one above other and clad in a circular stainless steel. When the water passes through the porous layer of terracotta, it evaporates at the outer surface and cools the inner surface. Next slide. This is a budget. Next slide. Benefits for the students and society. Zero electrical energy is used. All people can utilize. Zero ozone depletion and reduce the carbon footprint. It is eco-friendly. Everyone can work with recycled water. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It is in fact a very nice presentation, nice implementation ideas that you came up with. You and your charming kids had come up with. Every implementation is unique, and we got to learn a lot of things. Thank you so much for your presentation.
Thank you.
Sonia?
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Shall I share the screen?
Yeah, I am sharing my screen. Just
Yes,
let me know if it's visible.
Yeah.
Just a second.
Yes, yes.
Manisha,
Yeah, is it
may I
visible?
ask?
Yeah, it is visible.
Yes, Miss Hayat, we can have a question answer round in the last.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So we have the whatever like Manisha and Miss Mary has told us. So we have one program which is named IGBC Green Year School Program, which is run by the support of Career, IGBC, and United Way Delhi. All are the stakeholders of this program. So I will let you go through about the program, how you can register, what are the criteria, so that all of your queries can be understood and answered here. So IGBC Green Year School Program is an annual program open to all schools across the India, where we encourage schools to come up with the sustainable ideas to convert their new or existing school into a sustainable building. We have the objective of this program is to instill eco-sensitivity behavior in the daily lifestyle of children, to spread awareness about environmental education, to convert existing or new building into the sustainable building, and to launch as many as sustainable building we can. So the overall vision of our IGBC Greener School program is to enable majority of school in India to convert into the green school by 2025. IGBC Greener School program has been running from the last 18 years with the support of Career in association with United Way of Delhi. This program is applicable for all the schools across the India, whether it's a government school or a private school. What we need to do is to form a team of 3 students and 1 teacher from each school. Just one team can participate from each school, and the students should be of class 7 to 9th. This is our website, Green Your School. You need to just type in the Google Green Your School, and this is our website. Here you can register your school in the button Register Now. The theme for our this year is to submit the 5 sustainable and health well-being ideas. So what you need to do is to register yourself on our website. Once you will register, you will receive an email from our site where you will be having a PPT format. In that format, you need to submit 5 sustainable and health well-being ideas. What is the criteria of shortlisting the school? So first we circulate the information to school that our program and registrations are open for Green Year School program. The school then register themselves and they start developing the idea. Once they will upload the presentation on our website, we start shortlisting those schools. So first we shortlist like around supposedly if we are receiving 500 or 1000 submissions, so we shortlist around 20 before the pre-jury. In pre-jury, we finalize top 8 schools. Once we finalize top 8 schools, from those top 8 schools, we nominate top 3 schools and we nominate them to present the ideas in the award ceremony, which is the final jury of this program. What is the methodology and the guidelines for this school? Again, you need to form a team of 3 students and 1 teacher from each school and submit 5 sustainable and health well-being ideas. Ideas should be compiled in the PPT format in which you will narratively describe the proposal. You will give us the approx budget and you have to mention few pointers like how it will benefit your school and the society. This is our evaluation criteria. Like we give 20 marks for the practicality of implementation. Innovative ideas 10 marks. Benefit to the school and the society is 5 marks. How much education and awareness you are giving to the students through these ideas is 5 marks. These are the awards and certification. Like top 3 schools we will give the grant of around 3 lakhs and a trophy and the certificate. And for top 5 schools, we will give the grant of 2.25 lakh and the certificate. And this registration and submission is all free of cost. Like we are not charging anything from the school to register themselves. These are few of the example of the ideas which were implemented earlier by the winning schools. How it will benefit our school is you will have the low operational cost, enhanced learning environment, improved health of student and staff, and reduce environmental impact. These are few of the recommended ideas on which you can prepare your ideas. Like you can propose as the energy efficient idea, water conservation idea, waste reduction idea, green landscaping, sustainable transportation, or curriculum integration. So this is all about the Green Your School program. So if you guys have any query or question, so we are open for the discussion and question answer session. And the last date to register your school is 10th October, and the last date for submission is also 10th October. If some of you are here who have already registered their schools and have not submitted the PPT, so kindly start preparing the submission and start submitting the PPTs.
Yes, Kalpana, you have any question? Sorry, Kalpana, you're not audible. Hello? I'm sorry, you're not audible. Can you be a bit more audible? Yeah, hello? Yeah, hello? Yeah,
Kalpana,
please tell
please
me.
type your query.
Yeah,
That will
please
be.
type your query. Okay, there was an option of class 10 students during the registration. Can we do if we have registered class 10 students also?
Yes, yes. The class, if you are unable to form a team of 3 students from 7th, 8th, 9th standard, and you can have one student from the class 10, which is will be the optional student if you are not able to register from the above mentioned classes.
Yeah. Yes, Ajanta. Can you please unmute yourself and ask the question or type in the box? Ajanta,
I
it is
have just
critical that one. Okay, she had already
I have
typed in the
typed
chat
my
box.
query in the chat box.
Yeah, it is critical that one school needs to submit 5 ideas, or a school can go with one solid idea. No, you have to come up with 5 sustainable ideas related to health and well-being. So you will have to come up with all 5 ideas.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Bimi Kumar, may I know the last date of PPT submission? It's on October 10th, as Zoya has just mentioned.
For the registration and the submission, the last date is 10th October. We will not extend the date any further. So you need to register and submit the ideas as soon as possible.
Yes. Kalpana Barnwal is asking, do you have to change the class in registration, and how?
You need to log into your page. You need to log in your school, and there you can edit the information.
Any more doubts that does any of the participating schools have, you can definitely ask us. And every week we are conducting such webinars, concentrating on one topic. That is, on Tuesday we are coming up with a webinar. So next webinar will be conducted on 24th of this month, and we'll definitely send you the joining links and all for that. And the flyers also will be shared to all the participating schools. And those who are interested, like who are not yet participating but still wanted to attend this and want to register it so soon, you can also participate in this. You can mail us to Zoya or to Lupna. We can definitely send you the links to join the webinars. Yes, Shalini Tripathi. Shalini, can you please type your question or unmute yourself? So Venkatachalam Krishnan had come up. Any link to connect with the earlier webinar? We are uploading the the videos to the webinar videos to the YouTube. You can definitely search it, and you can search it as Green Your School Webinar 2024. You can find it on internet. Ma'am, is there any scope of changing the session timings or recorded sessions of webinars? As this has been already fixed that every Tuesday we are conducting this considering various factors. This is a 1 hour webinar which is being conducted from 11:30 to 12:30 every Tuesday um, till the first week of October. You can definitely join then. And the sessions are available in YouTube videos as well. Do you get the recording of this or the channel name? We'll definitely share. Can you please share the PPT of the webinar? The video will be shared. I'm not able to unmute. Okay, wait, Shalini. Uh, can you please type your question, Shalini? Can we take any topic?
Yes.
As Zoya had already mentioned in her presentation, you should come up with 5 sustainable health and well-being ideas. So as she had already given 5 to 6 options, you can definitely come up with ideas, aligning in with these topics.
You can be innovative also, like
Yeah.
those are just the suggestions for the school. If you have something else on the sustainability and health well-being, you can definitely propose. And someone has asked, like, we need to implement the ideas also. See, like, if you are proposing any idea, and for example, you get shortlisted or you are the winner for this year, so we will give you the grant to implement those ideas, and definitely then you have to implement those ideas. This is the whole purpose of this program.
So out of 8 schools that will get shortlisted this year, top 3 schools will be getting 3 lakhs of grant for the implementations, and the next 5 schools will be getting around 2.25 lakhs for the grants for the implementation plus certificate. And the top 3 schools will get, along with the certificate and the grant, they get the trophy as well. And the top 3 schools will be called for a jury on the day zero of Green Building Congress in Bangalore, which we will be arranging for your accommodation, food, and the transport. So it is the top. This is about the grant giving. And what is the format for PPT submission? One of them is asking.
You can submit in your format also. Just need to have 3 things: the narrative of the proposal, budget, and the benefit to the schools. Once you register, na, so we give you through the email one format. If you are not receiving that format because of the limit on your Gmail or something, so then you can create your own format. Just you need to have these three things in the format: narrative of the proposal, budget, and the benefit to the schools and society.
Yeah. Can we use animations and transitions?
Yes, you can. You can be as innovative as you can. Just make sure that the idea you are proposing has to be innovative and practical in implementation. These are the criteria on the basis of which we shortlist the school.
So Shalini Tripathi is asking, I have registered yesterday. Can I change the name of the children later? Zoya?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I answered this. They
Okay,
can
okay.
change the name.
Yeah. Can we discuss our ideas with you during the Tuesday webinar?
Yes, some of you asked, like, we are not sure about the money involved in the process. Can we give the range of expenditure involved? Yes, you can just give the approx budget. If you are not sure about the exact amount, so you can give the approx budget. And if in term of discussing the idea, so once we will have the last webinar, which we will have, in that we can discuss the ideas. We will give the floor open for the discussion of the ideas. So in the last webinar, which we will be scheduling, the email will be sent to all of you for the last series. In that series, we will discuss the ideas.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. And we are very happy to see about 53 participants, 55 participants had come up today, and this is definitely encouraging to us as well. We hope you will come up with such kind of ideas. What we are sharing, the webinars are definitely helpful for you. We hope you are gaining knowledge from that, and you will impart these ideas to your students as well. Thank you so much. And any doubts you're having, you can definitely contact Lubna or Zoya, or you can email it to me as well. So thank you so much. Thank you for your for your participation, and I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much.